And good morning, folks. For it is I, the yin to the yang, the dragon render, the LWE, Darren Dastardly, MGID, Mr. Getting It Done, and welcome to the second edition, the second episode of the Meaningless review. Going solo this time, no Nova. Nova will be here when we will review, I believe he wants to review TKS Inception, which was a fantastic show. I advise you to check out TKS. They've been killing it lately, and some top quality matches came from TKS Inception. I advise you to go there. Not only that, but also the legendary show Heatwave, in which I personally think, no matter what comes out this year, Heatwave is my show of the year. Just made a lot of stars, showcased a lot of stuff, women's wrestling and up and coming guys. The Xbox side and PS4 side came together in one, and of course, day 3 main event. I advise you to watch all days though, because it's ridiculous. It's phenomenal. Nonetheless, TKS Inception, Heatwave, go check those out. But this is not what the review is for today. Today the review is a quick response, really a brag fest, because I'm going to be doing a lot of bragging about CTO House Show, Brooklyn. They returned to Brooklyn. The last time I reviewed a CTO show in Brooklyn, it was Slam Impact, in which I can definitely tell you that what tied for match of the year that year was Rachel Reigns and Camila Dior. Really, it was their year last year, and watching those two really blow up into something was something special, as women's wrestling kind of blew up last year as well too. But those two definitely put it on. I advise you to go check that out if you want to see the match of the year for Xbox women last year. Go check that out because it's really good. Pacing's phenomenal. The girls did what they had to do. So they're back. Slam Impact is known for that, and we opened up the show with Alaina and Morgan. I have no complaints about this match. I really don't, because I come into the mindset of a house show. It's kind of basically like a mini episode, so you're not expecting a lot from matches, but when you do, it's really good. And if you watch this, you pretty much got your money's worth, because Morgan and Alaina killed it. Now, I haven't watched too much of Alaina, but maybe I need to start watching some more, because this match was really good. Recently, Morgan did a match with Alexa Love for the BDG contract match on the iGlobal network. I had to slide that as the number one, because I don't know, it's just everything was on point. That was still in debate if that should be the number one women's match this year, between that and Juliana versus Larissa Dominguez at TKS Inception. But this match, Morgan and Alaina, they went the limit. It was good. Pacing was incredible from the start. They really went after it. At the beginning, Morgan really going with the Luthez press, taking control, and there was parts in the middle where Morgan just controlled and dominated as the heel, kind of really building up, what was built for Alaina. And for the first time, or not for the first time, but for first time in a long time, I guess, in a short time, who knows? I can't even English, but I believe Alaina hit her finisher. It was either finisher or her signature, and I legit thought the match was over. I thought Morgan had lost. I thought it was over, and Morgan kicked out at 2.9, and I had little chills, which is also just major good. This match was very short. Didn't have to be effective. That kind of shows you. I mean, the match can be long, the match can be short, and it can have a long-term effect of greatness, basically. Just the little things they do. the little things of Morgan, showing that extra emotion in the match, and Alaina showing the extra heart, and the disappointment and the anxiety in these matches. Yeah, it just added more. And really, also, I believe Bomber did commentary. He did a great job on commentary. Very good. He was very, very, very heavily emphasized on the action and the entrances. So, I mean, you were always hooked. But Morgan and Alaina, you girlies killed it. Once more, Alaina, I gotta check you out now after this. When Morgan set up for the finish, the imbecile injection, it was perfect. I'd have to put this match. I don't know. It's just and I'm gonna brag. I'm gonna brag a little bit about Morgan. Morgan just has this niche, this ability to. She's learned things that is very hard to pick up when you're learning about simulation or when you're trying to get better at it. And she's picked out the small things that you really need that will bring out your matches to just even more. Because these small things that we think that doesn't matter, it matters a lot. Eventually makes or breaks the match to being great, being average, or being not that good. And Morgan, since I've watched her since her first match on her channel, trying to remember, this is bad, but I remember her first match on her channel, she struggled a lot, but she showed a lot of promise in her match against Logan Paris. Still had a couple of improvement to do, but that match was really good, and I remember it was one of my favorite matches. And then leading on into Morgan Alexa, which is arguably my favorite match this year, tied between that and Juliana and Larissa, into this match, which I'm probably going to put at the number 3 spot for matches this year for the women. So Morgan, kudos to you. I'm done bragging about you. I know everybody's sick and tired of me running my breath, but I definitely can't wait to see more of her. Can't wait to see more of Alaina. And show moves on to a segment. Camilla Dior and Vixen, after their match at Heat Wave, go ahead and go on talk about women's wrestling and basically a feel-good moment. Basically feeling being proud of what they've done, what they've accomplished so far. From Diva Mania to Diva Slam to shows like TKS Inception and CTO in general. And Miller giving us the feel-good reminder moment of Slam Impact. It was good. Promo was really good, both from Vixen and both from Camilla. Camilla really showing that emphasis and power and the passion, the same kind of passion I used to see from Anaya Vidal. So that's always good. And Miller's been doing good on promos this year. Vixen did really good as well. Showing the emotion, you could kind of hear her tear up, which is also an extra effect. And then it just gets cut off. And this is how you make a star, baby. You already made a stars in Alaina and Morgan. Now you made a star in Aaron Bomber. Probably one of the best promos I've heard on the Xbox side, period. Really, period, this year. One of the best promos. Just hearing him snap like that, man, it was really good. We haven't heard a really pipe bomb promo in a while. We used to be like, oh, too cool to be CM Punk, but that was really good. I enjoyed every minute of it. Now I was like, I was on Twitter. If you caught me tweeting, I was like, I definitely got to see Malachi and Bomber or Sean and Bomber in a promo battle of some sort, leading up to like a rivalry match or something. But Bomber's he's a star in the making. He's got the promo skills. Now I need to know, Bomber. I need to know what you can do in the ring. You can put your money where your mouth is. Then you got a character who can wrestle really good in the ring, and really showing to display the skills of who Aaron Bomber is, then you gotta start it, essentially. And that's dangerous in a good way, because you get to do whatever you want with them. And so, leading into that, you know, see him snapping and talking about it's time for him to make a change, and saying there's nobody in these seats selling and stuff. We head into finally the mystery person, Jay Savage. Personally, I saw a Jay Savage match, and I saw the potential and what he could do on, I believe, on the WRP channel. Can't remember who he took on. That's sad, and that's really bad. But I saw the potential, and so seeing him here, he's put in a big prime light against Sean O'Reilly, who's been killing it this year. He's got a match of the year at Heat Wave, and a contender with Eric Rivera from Arcadia. So now we got this, you know, thinking about Malachi. No. Anywho, Jay Savage, Sean O'Reilly, they took on each other. It was really good. Really good emotion, really good pacing. The selling was phenomenal. Having Sean being kind of that powerhouse and Jay selling his size was very good. I don't know who edited this show together, but they did a tremendous job of all the cuts and smooth transition, the zoom-ins. It just added an extra effect to this match. Jay Savage has arrived, basically. A lot of stars are made tonight. One thing I'd say to Jay is just keep striving for more, man. Keep striving and build on your character. This was just a solid wrestling match. And this is what I gotta tell people. I mean, if there was more to the story, if there was more to like an actual story behind it, this is just a house show open challenge match. This match could have been match of the year. This was just a regular match, and it's this good. Morgan Rivera and Alaina was just a regular match, no story, and it's that good. You know, there's certain matches that are just that good and well paced, well designed, and well built, that it just ends up being that good, and it sticks in your head. You know, another example is Trey Jordan's Brian Amir. So all I would say is whoever's getting Jay in this whole WRP voltage and the corruption draft, you got a star in your hands. You got to book this man right, because you're going to get some primetime matches. If that's what he's doing on a normal basis, then he's going to be a star. Stars were made tonight, essentially. Sean looked really good. He looked really strong. He made Jay Savage tonight. Jay Savage also made him tonight. And everybody did their job. It was a very solid 39-minute show. I advise anybody to watch it. Do not sleep on the Xbox side. If you are an Xbox hater, please stop hating. It's 2016. Anywho, my overall thoughts about the show, commentary was phenomenal. But yeah, overall, I would say Morgan Rivera and Alaina, definitely a top 5 women's match this year, undeniably. Maybe even a top 3. I have to see. But there's that, and then Jay Savage and Sean O'Reilly's definitely a top 3 in the discussion. No doubt about it. Sean's killing it. Jay has arrived. Morgan has been killing it since the beginning of this year. Glad she's back for good. Can't wait to see big things from her. Can't wait to see big things for Alaina. I like to see Alaina more now. She's really showcased herself and made herself tonight in this match. And great promos from Milla and Vixen, and tremendous pipe bomb from Aaron Bomber. A lot of stars were made tonight, and the future of CTO and its future brand split and road to its CPV is looking really, really, really good. I give Morgan and Alaina a 4.25. out of 5 stars. Definitely one of the best matches. And I'd give Sean O'Reilly and Jay Savage probably a 4.25 as well. 4.25 to 4.5. I'm still debating. I gotta rewatch the match now. See the long-term lasting effect and really compare. It could top Sean O'Reilly and Eric Rivera at Arcadia, and it could, fight it out. It's debatable, but definitely 2 top-tier matches tonight. And overall, the show was great. I 10 out of 10 for a house show. No doubt about it. It exceeded a house show's expectation. Anyway, as always, this is my opinion. It's always been my opinion, and it forever will be my opinion. It is up to you whether you accept this or not, and this is just me taking out my kindness to either help you or give you the praise like it is tonight. Definitely one of the best. This is the best CTO show coming and going now, and so it only gets better moving forward. And as always, guys, this is the Meaningless review. It means nothing unless you make it. I am Darren Dastardly, aka Mr. Getting It Done, aka the LWD. You can hit me up on my Twitter if you have any more questions or ask for reviews for the Meaningless review, and to kind of mention it to me, and I'll definitely get to it, post it up on here, boom, in the prime stage, prime light. I'm only here to help. I'm not here to tear you down, so don't take it like that. I'm just a guy looking to support everyone in the community and give constructive criticism for everybody. Until then, in future episodes, look out for me and Nova to do a dual review for TCAS Inception and Heatwave. Until then, I am out, guys, and good night and goodbye.